My name is Kevin. I'm a senior at Penn, and I'm going to be working in New York City next year. Tonight, I just want to share with everyone about God's faithfulness in my life and how without it, I wouldn't even be at this event talking to all of you all today. So a couple of weeks ago, during the class of 2014 spring break trip, a very interesting discussion topic came up during our Bible study. Reflect on the reason that God brought you to Penn. So if you're familiar with me as a person, you will know that I kind of hate reflection questions. I have a tendency to overthink. I find it hard to settle on just one answer, and to be honest, I just really don't like sharing. Surprisingly though, there was no hesitation in my mind when we started talking about this particular topic. I knew exactly why God had brought me to Penn. He didn't bring me here to study bioengineering or introduce me to the world of corporate finance. He didn't bring me here to get burned out by taking too many classes or to fill my time with a bunch of extracurricular activities that I'd never tried before. He brought me to Penn because he wanted to bring a lost believer back into his arms again. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm originally from Tennessee, which is a part of the Bible Belt. As a result, I grew up with the church, but unfortunately, I can't say that was always the best time for me. As I grew older and entered high school, I only saw hypocrisy in my church, and it really frustrated me. I just couldn't understand how people could preach one thing, but do something completely different. I was young, and it really angered me so much that I had to interact with people who I thought were self-righteous and incapable or unwilling to detect sin within themselves. I became really disillusioned with churches, with Christians, and if I'm still being honest, this jadedness is still something I really struggle with. Around my junior year in high school, I basically said goodbye to the church, and I turned my time to working in academics instead. So coming into college, I actually had no intention or desire of going to church at all, and I find it absolutely incredible when I think about where I've ended up today. I consider it God's providence that the very first friends I made on Penn campus ended up being some of the very brothers and sisters that I'm sharing the microphone with today. And I honestly don't even know where I would be if God had not put them in my life all those years ago. Even though I had given up on the idea of going to church, I kept the habit of praying before meals. And by the grace of God, these new friends I made noticed me praying before meals, and they had the courage to invite me out to go church hopping with them. Although it definitely wasn't something I expected, I really had no good reason to refuse them. So we made plans to check out Penn's campus ministries the following Sunday. The rest, as the cliche goes, is history. I visited both RCF and GCC over the next few weeks, and I was just completely blown away by the message of the pastors, the quality of the praise, and the genuine level of devotion and love that people my age could display for the Lord. This was a church experience that I had never seen or felt before, and the sheer power of these college ministries just completely overwhelmed all the reservations I had about Christianity. I ended up going to church regularly, and I stayed involved with both RCF and GCC for the first 3 years of college. At the beginning of this year, I decided that I just really, really love GCC's community, and I officially committed and became a member of GCC. And you know, not to be a suck-up, but I honestly believe this is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. So looking back, my time at Penn will forever be a testament to the power of God's faithfulness. I entered college at a time when I had fallen off the path of the Christian walk, but the Lord was forever faithful, and through a series of amazing coincidences, He brought me back into His fold. Thank you.